I'm Jammer, and well, this has been blowing up everywhere ever since the direct and well, my last video as well. And by the way, thank you so much for all this. Thank you so much. Since the direct, and there's so many different surprises of newcomers and characters, and people are obviously super hyped about the game again. I mean, they never weren't, obviously. But now people are predicting who's next. Who is the next newcomer they're going to show off? What can we expect? They're trying to pick out every single little detail. And some super fans on Twitter and around the internet have been noticing some interesting details in regards to the background of the Nintendo Direct. Relaxlax pointed out that there's the two chairs, the yellow and purple one, as well as the pattern on the couch with the cushion and the green. It was all kind of indicating towards something interesting. Well, first people thought that chairs were actually a reference to Waluigi. Wow! But upon closer inspection, especially with the couch in mind, a lot of it looked like it might be pointing towards Skull Kid. Now, first of all, hold on. Back up at least 20 steps. Okay, maybe not that many. Come back a little closer. There we go. Having the couches or the chairs pointing towards a character reveal? Come on, guys. Look, it's a far stretch. It really is. And there have been some instances in previous directs for Smash Bros. That have indicated towards new characters. For example, in the Ninja reveal trailer, there was a cloud shaped like Pac-Man. And a lot of people were thinking, oh, the game's developed by Bandai Namco. This kind of looks like pretty obviously like a Pac-Man shape. Could Pac-Man be a character? Then fast forward to that year's E3, Pac-Man was revealed as a character. Even look at the direct footage from E3, from the background that Sakurai was sitting in there. There was a lot of wood and rope aesthetic. There was a barrel, maybe kind of indicating something towards Donkey Kong Country. It's a stretch, I know. But the thing is, for those types of professional videos, the background elements are always designed to be how they're gonna look. It's not like they just do like my video where it's just a massive stuff behind them or just a blank wall. Like when Nintendo does the video, they can choose whatever they want for their background. They can spend however much money they want for a set or stage design, or they could just do a green screen, you know? So think of it that way, that why, instead of doing a green screen, instead of just doing a blank wall, why did they choose to do a certain kind of setup? For Smash Directs, they kind of want to make Sakurai feel more homey and more approachable. Homie. He's the homie. I meant like homey as in like approachable and comfortable. So they kind of make him more of a home aesthetic, so it makes it seem like he's just talking to you in his living room, sitting there all cute like. So beyond the whole background elements thing kind of indicating towards him being a playable character, let's go over all the evidence so far for Skull Kid in Smash. Everything that people have been pointing out, collab it all in the one video, and at the end of it, I'll give my verdict of if he's going to be playable or not. Many people have been kind of looking through all the other evidence and noticing a trend. There is a lot of evidence for this boy. Even myself in my last video, I actually talked about Skull Kid being in Smash. Just want to say that I got the exclusive on that. Just saying. In that video, I talked about the trend of Mii Fighter costumes starting to become full-blown characters. When I talked about the Majora's Mask Mii Fighter costume, I was kind of uncertain of like, okay, this is just kind of the Majora's Mask. It isn't really Skull Kid, but at the same time, it's supposed to represent Skull Kid. Should I even put this in the video? And then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's just talk about it and see what happens. And then I ended up like, oh my gosh, realizing this could happen. This is a character people have wanted for so long. People wanted Skull Kid since Melee days, especially going into Brawl. So I'm like, makes so much sense. Another Smash Brothers villain, another rep from Zelda. Yes! So additional evidence is that young Link, I mean, he's now actually, you know, representing the Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask games. Get out of the way, Toon Link. Young Link's back, baby. But an interesting thing to note is we've yet to see Young Link's final smash. We know Breath of the Wild Link's got his ancient arrows. We know Toon Link has got his little whatever Triforce, but nothing. We've seen nothing for young Link yet. We have no idea. He never has even had one in the first place. So we're all kind of thinking, yeah, it's gonna be Fierce DD Link, right? I mean, look at him playable in Hyrule Warriors. Like that's one of his main things, main gimmicks is transforming into Fierce DD Link, right? So it only kind of makes sense, and to kind of match that essentially and kind of go one-to-one with characters / final smashes and representing Majora's Mask, Skull Kid playable. It could happen. So back in Smash Wii U, when they were announcing, you know, assist trophies, character stages, and the pick of the day updates on Miiverse as well as other social media. When Skull Kid was first revealed as assist trophy, they highly stressed the fact that this was not a fighter. Not a fighter. Guys, this is not a fighter. It's an assist trophy. It says not. The point is, Sakurai knows he's a popular character. He had to stress the fact that it's an assist trophy in order to retain hype so no one gets too crazy thinking about, oh my gosh, Skull Kid's in Smash. And since we've yet to see Skull Kid assist trophy at all, in Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's obviously that's another thing pointing to the case of Skull Kid making it. Instead, now we actually see the moon from Majora's Mask actually now being an assist trophy, and people are saying, well now, okay, what would Skull Kid's final smash be if the moon is now an assist trophy, right? It doesn't necessarily deconfirm anything. I mean, the moon is still in the Great Bay stage, is it not? Is it not allowed for a final smash to be in a stage? Is there a written rule by Sakurai saying a final smash cannot appear on a stage or as an assist trophy at the same time? No. But even beyond that, they could still pull from, you know, the incarnate version of Majora, where he kind of gets all, like, gangly and, like, attacking people like that. There's still other things they could draw from for this character for being a final smash. Doesn't have to be just the moon. While we're on the topic of assist trophy, this one's kind of a minor one. The Rambling Mushroom item, the new kind of spray thing, kind of does a similar ability to what Skull Kid's assist trophy did, where it reversed your controls. You basically just spray it on and it does that. While the Skull Kid would also turn you all invisible or flip the entire stage upside down. He did different things, obviously, every time. Now with the item, there's kind of a redundancy of there's two items that kind of do the same ability, but that's never been a stranger to Smash Bros. There's been Pokemon and assist trophies that have kind of done similar attributes. I mean, I'm pretty sure Palkia and Dialga did pretty much the same thing as Skull Kid assist trophy anyways. You know, changing the orientation of safe, flipping it around, turning it upside down, making the controls get reversed, slowing down time. Like, those are all things that Skull Kid kind of did. So that game mechanic of his assist trophy was kind of already in the game even when they put it in the game, so having this Rambling Mushroom isn't a huge credit to the fact that him's playable, but it's still kind of replacing the mechanic in a way. I don't know. There's also been some leakers in the past that have talked about certain characters making the Smash. Someone who actually proved that Castlevania was coming in, Salmon Belmont, or even Richer coming in, who predicted King K. Rool and Dark Samus well before they were announced. They also mentioned that Skull Kid is going to be a playable character. In addition to that, other people have also pointed out with the whole theming of newcomers in this game being villains, and how the little slideshow showcase of characters during the K. Rool reveal trailer showed, like, the Zelda frame, Zelda, and Link versus Ganondorf. No young Link, no Toon Link in there. So Skull Kid seems to really be fitting the bill. Kind of fitting the theming of what everything's going on here. And the thing is, Skull Kid is such a highly requested character. But then there's characters like Ashley and Waluigi who have dedicated fan bases that were immediately deconfirmed by assist trophies, just shown off right off the bat. So that's the biggest question mark. If he's not playable, if he is still an assist trophy, why are they taking so long to reveal it? I mean, they already showed off the Great Bay Terminus stage. That would have been a perfect place to just show off the assist trophy when they first show off that stage, right? Just immediately get people's hopes out of the way, not thinking about, okay, Skull Kid could be coming. I think that's one of the biggest evidences for this character, is that they haven't just outright deconfirmed him like they have other previous characters. Some people argue that, like, okay, how are they gonna make Skull Kid's moveset work? I'm like, well, look at Hyrule Warriors. They made it work. He's awesome in that game. So if they translate anything over from that game into Smash, oh yeah. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to two possibilities. Skull Kid either is going to be a playable character, or Skull Kid's going to be something along the lines of the other boss character that seem to be appearing in Smash Brothers. You know, like Count Dracula, as well as the Rathalos, in whatever adventure, spirit, or story mode type deal that might be coming. Perhaps there could be a kind of Termina-based section where you play through whatever, and then you have a secret chance to maybe fight Majora or Skull Kid in a fight. While that would be cool and exciting, man, I'm kind of getting my hopes up. I would love to see Skull Kid in Smash Brothers, and it's a character I kind of forgot about that I really wanted, but ever since I was a kid, I've always loved the fact, and always thought, I'm like, oh my gosh, if Majora's Mask, if Skull Kid was in Smash Brothers, I didn't even humor the thought of him coming back in Smash until I did that Mii Fighter video talking about what Mii costumes might make it as a character. But after that, and after all the evidence that's kind of been coming out, a lot of people talking about it, wow, this might happen. There's a lot of evidence pointing towards it, but at the same time, who knows what Sakurai is thinking, who knows what he's doing. But what do you guys think? Do you think Skull Kid has a chance to make it in Smash? Am I just talking absolute crazy stuff, or is some of this actually maybe a realistic thing? Does Skull Kid have a chance in Smash Brothers? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a big awesome like. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, upcoming soon. I have a lot still more to talk about beyond this. I wasn't even supposed to do the Skull Kid video today, but there's just too much going on about Skull Kid. I had to at least get my voice out there. I'm actually going to be going out of town tomorrow actually. I'll try to at least schedule out one video while we're out there, and then once I'm back, boom baby, we are back at it. Thanks again guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!
you.